Hi, my name is Tristan Fisher.
I'm Meredith Martin.
CJ Phillips.
Divine Davis.
It's Ladarius Scott.
So my name is Taylor Rodriguez. I am a first-year graduate student.
I'm a junior.
And I'm a senior.
I'm a sophomore.
I am a senior here at Augusta University, history major.
Political science major.
I'm a kinesiology, occupational therapy student.
I'm a double major in anthropology and psychology.
The psychology department with a focus in clinical psychology.
And I'm an accounting major.
Looking back when I was in high school, I didn't think that college was something I could attain. So right after high school, I went into the military. So there wasn't a time where I thought, oh, you know, like the traditional student, going straight from high school to college. But once I finished with my military career, college was definitely the next step for me.
Coming from a working class African American family, I knew that my options were limited, and I knew that education would, in a sense, be my ticket out the door.
I started college really because I never thought not to start college, but once I began, I really took ownership over my own education and learned that it was important to me because I wanted to learn and I was interested in psychology, and those were things that I found important to me.
Education was very important to me, but it was just at that time in my life, it just wasn't the thing for me to do right now, or at that time. Again, it was important, but I just didn't have the dedication and the commitment to college or earning a degree that I do now. And you definitely have to be dedicated and committed to earning a college degree.
I think this semester has kind of been a pivotal point as far as I'm more driven to succeed in college more than I have, I think, in the past years. I see where I want to be, I see my future, and I see the dream that I want. And so I think that's motivated me to study harder in all of my classes and really focus in on what's important in graduating.
I came in as a psychology major. I knew okay, I'm interested in this, and this is, I'm gonna try this out and we'll see how it goes kind of thing. And so I never changed my major, so I'd say I was confident from the beginning, but I think I developed from an interest into a passion through my undergrad career.
It definitely wasn't something I was thinking of doing when you decide, you're gonna go to college. But when I was pursuing my anthropology major, I had a couple of credits from psychology, and I just was looking back, almost about to graduate, and just said, hey, why not just double major? Let's just say it turned out to be a good idea, but when you're looking at your course load, you're like, oh gosh, what did I do? But it's definitely one of the best ideas I've made.
A certain amount of stress is very important, and as far as me, the most stress I get is from time management, managing my time. So as a freshman, my freshman year in college, I had no time management whatsoever. But as I grew up and started, going deeper into my major, I started being able to manage time, and with my better time management, my stress definitely went down.
Stress is kind of always going to be a thing, I think, for a college student. I think that this semester I've really tried to focus on the things that are important, and if it's not important, it's not a part of my life. And that helps me really just stay stress-free, and I try to keep things very organized and manage things based on order of importance, and I think that's really just kept my stress levels down this semester.
So I think if I could change anything in my undergraduate career, it was definitely time management and stress management. I was very involved in a lot of things, and I stayed up on my school and things like that, but because of that, I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating correctly, I wasn't doing really any sort of self-care, and I think that, so as far as my undergrad career goes, I was horrible at it. It was always, okay, I'm going to push, and push. I'm going to do all the things that I need to do, and that's it. So towards the end, I started realizing I can't run on no sleep forever. So I literally had to schedule breaks for myself because I would just continue to work until I couldn't anymore. And so right now, I'm a lot better at that. I try to, be like, okay, I'm going to take Friday night off and I'm going to go see a movie, or I'm going to go hang out with my friends, and make sure that I'm staying on top of my self-care, because if I feel like at this point, if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm not going to be able to do everything to the best of my ability.
I've learned a lot of ways to cope with stress, and also how to propel myself using stress is one of those if you think of a slingshot, a way to just pull you back, and then it just pushes you forward. And I really think stress is one of those things that once played with, tinkered with, or even mastered, you're able to use it to your advantage.
For me, the driving force behind everything I do is just knowing that I could change my parents' circumstances in life. So a lot of the stuff that goes along with the process of stressing and having my low points, I don't, I put it on my shoulders because I know that I'm in a position to benefit my life, change my life, and everyone else around me. So it doesn't, in a sense, faze me a lot. It's there. I mean, it's part of it, but it doesn't ultimately faze me.
Definitely my family, they're very supportive. They're always telling me to try my best, do my best. And if I don't always meet my goal, it's not the end of the world, but just keep pushing forward. My friends are definitely very important to me. They're always uplifting me, and in return I uplift them because we're all in this together, so we can make it together.
That's kind of been difficult since my family does live far away from where I am, but I think that I've had people in my life that have supported me. My parents obviously do a lot financially to help, push that dream forward for me.
I don't know if I could have survived it without the amount of support that I do have. First, definitely from my family. I still live at home. I'm from Augusta, so they've definitely been my financial support and my emotional support and everything, and they definitely have helped me come to where I am and be successful in school. But beyond that, I was surprised by the amount of support that I found here at the university, and realizing that my professors could be support. They don't have to just be the people that I see for an hour and 15 minutes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Faculty and staff here at Augusta University are very supportive and are amazing. All of the faculty, the professors here are always willing to help and assist and go above and beyond to help and make sure that the student is learning and that academic success is the major outcome.
As a resident assistant, I have a family of RAs and stuff that can help some. I also have a really good Bible study group.
My parents were very instrumental over the years of encouraging me in a nonverbal way of just, it's important to get your degree. I think my mom may have given me a gift, like a gag gift one year for Christmas, a really nice pen, but that was like to get to writing or get back in college. So
I think that for my parents, it was definitely something that they wanted me to do, definitely. But I think that I've wanted to be an OT for so long, and I think that college really gives you so many opportunities that people without degrees don't have those opportunities. Even when it comes to jobs, most places want a minimum of a bachelor's degree. And so I think that my parents really have set me up for success, and they're really pushing me forward and trying to propel me to be the best and do the best so that I have a really good future ahead of me.
Going back to that driving force is that I've seen struggle up close. I know what it is. I know growing up in a working class family, we always had our struggles and our difficult circumstances, so that constantly sits in the front of my mind, knowing that if I quit or if I just don't try because I'm lazy, I don't feel like it, I'm ruining, I could potentially ruin my life and ruin the opportunity to change the lives of people around me. So that kind of just pushes me through.
I just have this philosophy of keep moving forward, just, roll with the punches, make necessary adjustments. If something happens, you just always don't let it discourage you. Just change, just keep going. Don't always keep your goal in mind and just, take what comes. You can make the adjustments and you can make it through.
There was a time in my academic career when I had to work 2 and 3 jobs to support myself and to stay in school. And I think just knowing that I never gave up, and when I graduate this year, I think that'll be the most important time that I can reflect on.
I think all of the hard work has definitely been worth it. I think that now that I'm really seeing my future kind of come into focus, I have definitely gained a lot of drive to focus on the things that are really important. I shadow now, I'm in the hospital, I usually have a 12-hour Friday. of shadowing and work, and it's what I love.
I wouldn't trade it or change it for anything in the world. The hard work was absolutely worth it.
I'm excited to see what the future holds.
As far as my goal of learning and just being just a citizen of the world, just taking in whatever I can from every situation, so far so good. So I guess we can only see.
I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't work hard and I didn't do it. And so right now I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm enjoying the program, and you know, I'm moving forward, and I definitely think it was worth it.
The thing that motivates me the most is that I hold a standard for myself. I don't treat success as something that should be lucky. I don't treat success as something that is just supposed to just randomly appear. I think in society around us, it's like almost being successful is almost looked at as something that's lucky. Like we look at people on TV and they're wealthy and they're driving nice cars and they're just living life to the fullest, and it's like, wow, that person is so lucky. But to be able to witness it for myself is like, wow, that's not, I put in the work, I put in the dedication. Success is not something that should be lucky or just for a few people. It could be for anybody that's willing and dedicating their life to making sure that they become the person they always wanted to be. Did I do good?
You did so well.
I did?
You nailed it.
Oh, I was nervous.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, you did so
Thanks.
good. Very. See, it's so easy. You make it
As
look
my heart.
easy.